What's going on, MFs? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 146. Today's guest is one of my old friends from back in high school. His name is James Blakely. We talk about his new business that he has here in Lubbock, Texas. It's called Private Plates by James. He kind of chefs it up, and he cooks and he caters to small groups of people here. And if you need gourmet food cooked for you and your friends, hit him up. That'd be pretty cool. I also had one of my other old friends from high school, Noah Alonzo. He was there. He'll be back on the Snake Pit very soon. I also want to say I'm sorry for the audio. I've had some fuck ups with the production side of everything I do, and I kind of lost the audio from the Rodecaster, so it's just the audio from the camera, but it still sounds all right. I'm sorry if you don't like it. All I can do is learn from my mistakes and move on. Kind of what happened to me this weekend. But please, if you want, hit these guys up. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free. It's absolutely free to subscribe, and it's a game changer for us over here at the Snake Pit. Thank you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Jimothy, Zimbabwe, whatever the words were.
There's a lot of them.
What's going on, cuz?
Not a whole lot, man.
How you doing, man?
Doing good.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, you too, man.
Years.
Golly, it's been like, what, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah. And so, me and James, we graduated from Monterey, class of 2015.
Yeah.
And I'm interested, man. Let me know what's happened since then. What's led you up to what you're doing now?
Yeah, so right when after I graduated, I moved to San Antonio. I was going to school there for a few years, and then I changed majors. So I was originally doing psychology, and I wanted to do social work. So someone that I knew there told me that Texas Tech actually has like the best social work program in Texas. So I was like, well, I guess I need to move back to Lubbock. Okay. So I ended up back here, and then the further along with it I got, I realized I just wasn't really feeling it. So I switched to business, and then I've always cooked, but then once like the pandemic hit, I really started cooking a lot. And then that kind of just turned into like, man, like I actually really enjoy doing this, and I can probably find a way to make some money with this. So a few months ago, that's when I set up the whole business, Private Plates by James, started advertising. So now I just like go to people's houses, and I cook like 4-course meals for them. And recently I started doing catering stuff too. So now it's kind of like branching out to anything where you need to cook at like a separate location. I can be there.
Well, fuck, you already summarized 5 years, all in 2
yeah.
seconds. Yeah, because his fucking headphones. Sorry, it's bothering me. There we go. Because last time we talked, I heard you wanted to be a game warden.
Oh,
that was how long ago since the last time?
Oh man, that was like junior year of high school when I was thinking about that voice. Yeah. Oh man.
Jonathan Foley.
Yeah, man, I haven't thought about those guys in a while.
I haven't either until I was thinking about this one.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, that's what I was interested in back then, but you get older and your interests just change, and now I'm really happy doing it, so I really enjoy cooking.
So, explain to me what you do.
So, it started out, I started practicing making like 4-course meals that you get like at a nice restaurant. So like one of my premier menus is crab cakes and a salad with like a homemade vinaigrette, and then I do beef tenderloin and mashed potatoes, and asparagus, and I have like a homemade bread pudding.
Your stomach's really gonna be bad.
Yeah.
I'm already hungry. I just ate.
There's probably gonna be a lot of food talk.
Yeah. It's okay.
I didn't even think about that. Sorry.
No,
you didn't even know.
Yeah.
No, I should have eaten. I don't know.
Can you pull up his Instagram?
No.
This is my favorite thing to say now. Can you pull it up? Sorry, Noah. Noah's over here. No. How long y'all been friends for?
I mean, 2nd, 3rd grade, pretty much our whole lives.
Damn. You're gonna have to disconnect probably when you're connected.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Shout out to Bradley over here.
Keeping it all together.
On the GoPro.
Did it die?
No, I just have to disconnect it and then.
No, I'm talking about your camera.
No, after 2 minutes it shuts off.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so But I mean, it's still recording. The red light's still on. Okay. Let's see.
That's for you, Jimothy.
Thank you.
There you go, man. Welcome to Snapchat. So, I've never been to like a fucking restaurant where you eat pork or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Have you always ate like at those restaurants?
No, I mean not always. I come from like a family of foodies. I don't know if you remember this, but my mom's from Mexico.
Yes, I do.
So like my grandma would come and stay with us in the summer. So I was exposed to a lot of like just traditional Mexican food and like she would just be in there in the kitchen all day cooking. And when I get off school, I go and help her. So I was just like there and always in the kitchen with my dad. He's like a big cook. So I've just always been around food. I always like trying new things. I've got to go to a few nice restaurants, but I mean in Lubbock there's really not a whole lot, so I haven't been.
I can't even beat one. What's it?
Las Brisas is pretty good. It's like a steakhouse.
They disconnect?
Yeah, it keeps on disconnecting.
Son of a bitch.
No,
I don't even know been there.
It's good.
What?
You don't even know anything.
I was looking at the screen.
Las Brisas.
Yeah.
No, I never know.
Have you been there, bro?
I have not.
Oh.
I've heard it's crazy expensive.
Yeah, it's like a once a year type of place.
Just keep yourself on mute.
Okay.
If you don't when I ask questions. So,
My bad. I don't want y'all to hear my breathing. That's why I turned it off.
oh, man.
But, you know, like for me, when I started doing this, it's like I said, I don't think there's a whole lot of really nice restaurants here in Lubbock. But there's like a lot of people here that really want to have that type of experience, like really good food. So I try my best to be able to just,
There's Private Plates by Jimothy.
Yes, sir.
What's this one? This one right here.
Uh,
My top left one.
Top left one. So that's a new menu or dish that I tried. It's braised lamb. So it's like you get like a Dutch oven and you just slow roast this like lamb for like 2.5 hours, and the meat just like falls apart. And then it's like sitting.
Disconnected.
Just keep on talking. I'll figure it out.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Where do you get your lamb from?
They have it at Market Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then Texas Tech also has like their own butcher shop.
No shit.
It's called Red Raider Meats. So like for the agriculture program, they have students that raise their own meat and they like slaughter the animals and they pack it up and sell it.
Shout out to Robin, by the way. Where do you get it at? Did it go to campus?
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know how to describe exactly how to get there, but if you look up like Red Raider Meats, it shows up on Google. It's pretty close to like the Spirit Arena.
Holy shit, I did not know that.
Yeah, there's not like a big sign for it. It's in like the agriculture building, and when you like walk in, it's on the first floor, and it's just like take a left, and you end up over there.
Did you?
No, I think I know what building you're talking about.
Yeah,
I read by it.
Huh.
it's like the little rodeo arena that they have.
Yeah.
It's like right by there.
So you get some of your shit from there?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna have to try that out. I didn't even you just learn something new every time.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Is that your menu, right?
Oh, sorry.
Your menu. This is shrimp scampi.
Yeah.
And where do you get shout out to Tristan Kelly? Where are you getting like, the ideas for these plates? And
I mean, some of them are things that I've always cooked. Some of them I get from like YouTube and Instagram, because I wasn't on Instagram for a while. But now I follow all these different things and I get to see cool menu ideas, and then I'm like, well, I can try and make that, just because a lot of times they'll say like the basic ingredients, and like the more you cook, the more you just kind of know, like, oh, if I want it to look like that, then I should just cook it this way. And so I try and have all my stuff be like original, like recipes that I made.
I wish this damn fucking laptop.
Yeah, every time I reconnect, it works for a second, and then it just shuts off.
Well, for the people who can't see, and all of us, none of that was like Mexican food.
No, I mean, so I'm kind of working on that. Like, in a lot of the world, like, European food is considered, like, the top. So that's what a lot of people expect. But I'm really hoping to try and branch out and just have, like, all kinds of cuisines available. So, like, my grandma, she would make, like, empanadas and...
Dude, they sell those at Stripes.
Oh, really?
They're actually pretty good.
Wow.
I don't know if that's a disrespect to the older ladies, but damn, they're fucking good. Man, I encourage you guys to try them. They're good.
No, Mama Mita would be rolling around in her grave if she heard that.
Nah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would.
Yeah. Well, and And there's a lot of stuff she make that there's not even like a name for. You know,
Oh,
it's
really?
like, because she grew up in like southern Mexico, so it's really different than like Tex-Mex or even just like the regular Mexican food you get here. But it was like, I mean, they grew up in a really poor area, so they would eat whatever they had. Like my mom told me stories where they'd eat like turtles and like iguanas and stuff like
Oh,
that.
shit.
Yeah. I mean, they're on the coast, so there's like a lot of seafood. So I mean, that's kind of where that shrimp comes from too. I ate a lot of shrimp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to our boy Flavor God. I don't know if you're familiar with him on Instagram. Do you know who that is? He cooks food. He made like a shrimp. What was it? Like the cake.
Oh, it was like a shrimp pizza,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
but it was almost like, think of like like a deep dish pizza essentially,
Oh, okay.
but like stuffed with like shrimp
I
and
don't know. It was good.
Oh, that sounds good.
It looked really good.
Yeah.
just good shit.
Oh, shout out to him. Starving.
Yeah, so like another thing I have coming up soon, I was talking to this guy that they do like a big tailgate during the football games, and so they want me to come out and like cook burgers like the tailgate. So even though I kind of started doing like fine food, it's like really, you know, I'm pretty flexible. So whatever people want me to cook, I'll figure it out and I'll make it.
Oh, okay. So you just throw your twist on it.
Yeah. So actually, all of this started because I wanted to open up a food truck. So I wanted to do burgers. So I didn't even, actually, now that I think about it, I originally didn't even start doing like fine dining, but you know, food trucks are pretty expensive. So I was trying to think of like a way that I could make money to save up to actually be able to buy one. And so I was like, well, you know, people have chefs that come to their house, so I can do that.
How long have you been doing this? Sorry.
So I just started about,
because I keep getting distracted by this. Sorry.
no, you're good, man. You're good. I started about 3 months ago.
Oh, okay. And you've already gotten some business?
Yeah. I mean, I'm doing something almost every other week now. September is like filled. Like every weekend in September, I have a job.
Is that where you fucked up your hand?
Yeah. It was last Thursday. It's doing a little catering thing, like a little wine tasting event. Just not paying attention. So I was like,
But the job was already done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had done everything, and I was cleaning up, and then
Was there a lot of blood?
yeah, it's pretty bad.
I didn't think I was like squeamish when it comes to blood, but my boss, he stabbed himself on accident. There was a lot of blood, and it got on me, and I was like, oh fuck, I was like, I didn't know I was like that. I was like, oh shit, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It freaked me out, man. There's a lot of blood.
Yeah, I had
don't
some
blood anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, it kind of freaked me out. That was like the worst injury that I've had.
Yeah.
But I just like grabbed some paper towels and I had someone there helping me. And I was like, "You're gonna have to handle the rest of this while I go get these stitches," because like I could see, I was like, "This is not just like a Band-Aid type of situation."
Ooh. Have you had this?
Yeah. So what happened?
So I was like scrubbing a knife in the sink, and my hand was just wet, and a knife slipped, and I just cut down my finger.
Okay. Yeah. So,
You should jump.
yeah, that's what I was kind of like. Show your wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's chili camera.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I don't know if they can see over there, but
Yeah, give him a third too.
There's just something about like that. I don't know.
well,
Ever since I seen that, I'm like, ugh.
well, the worst thing was I had sharpened all my knives that day, so they were extra sharp. So it was like no pressure at all. It just happened.
Fucking like paper.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Ever since I seen my boss get stabbed, I'm like, because I sliced my finger not that bad on a can opener that same day,
Oh.
and I was just like, this is no
Yeah.
blood for me no more. And I seen that motherfucker slice his hands on a little electric tree trimmer thing.
Oh,
so
man.
I've seen like some his
Yeah.
dumb ass fuck up. But ever since that, I'm like, no, sir, not me. And I've never had stitches, so thank God.
It's not fun.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty bad ones. Like my mom used to have an alteration shop, so she was like there working with like sewing
Just
machines.
down the street, man.
Yeah, right there behind the Sonic
Yeah.
by Monterey. But one time she was like sewing and she like put her hand too close to it, and it like the needle just like sewed through her finger.
I'm just getting bad imagery right now, man. Ugh.
So I've seen, yeah, this one's not as bad compared to that, but hopefully it's the last time that happens for me.
Are you gonna have like, like PTSD on your?
No. I mean, I knew it was going to happen at some point. You mess with knives enough, you're going to end up getting cut.
What kind of knives do you use?
I really don't use anything fancy.
No.
I mean, because I have so much equipment that I have to move around that things get dropped and stuff. So like, I don't really want to have like an expensive knife. So I just went to the restaurant supply store that's here in town. It's over there on like 50th and Quaker. It's got like big plate.
It's like right here.
Yeah, 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they have like really cheap chef knives. And so I just use those and just sharpen them. And then when they wear out and you can't sharpen them anymore, I just throw them away.
Is it working now?
It's come back on, but
Shout out to
it looks
Alonzo.
looks like it's frozen. But we'll see what happens.
Chingao.
I tried to restart
Well,
it.
since we're on this is your menu.
Yeah. So that's,
So this is 4 courses: an
Yeah.
appetizer, salad, entree, and a dessert.
yes.
And there's they change. How do you decide what you're gonna do?
I mean, it's up to the person, you know. I kind of tell them some of the stuff that I make, and like for this one, I was gonna do the crab cakes for the appetizer, but one of the people there is like allergic to seafood, so I had to change it up.
Really?
I know, but I mean that's kind of my thing, you know. It's whatever people want, I'll figure out a way to make it.
What kind of dessert are you making right now?
So I'm really trying to perfect my creme brulee.
All right. What is that?
So it's like,
If you get a chance, would you?
Yeah, I will.
I want to see how you spell it.
it's a French word, so it's a little weird looking. It's basically this like dessert where you get like a little ceramic bowl, and it's like this custard that you put in it, and then you put like a layer of sugar on top, and you get like a blowtorch, and you basically burn the sugar, and it like melts, and then it hardens into this like crust on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's honestly not hard to make. I mean, there's like nothing
Do
special.
you make all this stuff for him to try?
Yes,
You try it all?
yeah.
You like the sound, bitch.
Yeah, my girlfriend loves it. Always get to cook for her, and
Now, be honest with me here. Do you like try and make everything from scratch? Or
as much as I can. I mean, there's some stuff that it's just not worth it. Like, I can cook, but I can't bake very well.
I was going to ask you to make like bread.
No, I mean, I could, but like the time that I save by just buying a good bread from like even the bakery at Market Street has really good bread. So
Is that
honestly,
where you get yours from?
yeah.
I've been trying to find a good bread for my chicken parm sandwich.
Oh yeah.
I can't find one. I don't know. Because I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, they have.
I'm no expert. You tell me.
Go check out the bakery there. I mean, honestly, that's my recommendation.
The farmers market.
Yeah, the farmers market out there in Bullford. They have on Saturdays.
Every Saturday?
It's every Saturday, right? Yeah.
Shout out to Holly's Confection. God damn it, if the laptop was working, I can pull it up. She's out there making like gourmet marshmallows or some shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was gonna send it to you, but you don't have Facebook. So yeah, I need to go out there. Man.
Does she have like a store?
I think she goes out to the farmers market.
Oh,
To be
okay.
honest, that's where it's at.
Gotcha.
I've never been out there. I hear a lot of good things.
You should.
Yeah.
It's big. I mean, they have like fresh meat from like local butchers. They have they have like all kinds of produce, and you go more than I do, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there.
I need to up my game on the fresh produce. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing too. Like, if you're cooking at home, really the best thing is just use fresh ingredients. Like, fresh herbs will make such a big difference. Like, even just like a basic like spaghetti, if you just like, because growing up, like I would just make spaghetti with like you get like the ground beef and you just cook it in the pan and then pour like the canned sauce on top.
Yeah.
But even that, if you get like fresh basil and chop it up and put it in, it tastes
Where
like.
do you get your fresh basil from? The farmer's market?
They have it at Market Street. Right now, I grow it. Like I have like a little herb garden, so I grow a lot of stuff like that.
It's never fresh at Market Street, by the way. It doesn't look fresh whenever I try to get it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I'm asking.
well, nothing's gonna be like growing it
All the
yourself.
fucking leaves are like black.
Yeah,
I never can get a good day when they're fresh, I guess.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, it depends on like some of them that sell faster. They replace it. But honestly, that's my recommendation. Like, you just get like some seeds and just grow your own. Cause it's like basil grows like a weed. Like,
Really?
You don't even have to you barely have to do anything for it, and it just
I've been on
explodes.
my Italian kick, so I need to
Yeah.
grow it. I
Yeah,
don't even know why I don't.
I know. You just get like a little pot and just put it like in a window or something. And, like a month you'll have more than you can handle.
What this podcast does is exposes my laziness. Which I'm just fucking lazy. I guess.
Yeah.
It's easy. Anybody is like, everybody's telling me all these ways to do things, and I'm just like, it kind of is just a little work.
Yeah. Well, maybe your listeners can take that advice.
Oh, you guys, Snake Pit Pod on TikTok, please. I just got the TikTok today. Gotta plug that one, so I don't forget.
Yeah.
So please give me a follow. Are you on TikTok anymore?
No.
Well, you got a business now. You don't have like.
Yeah, I have Instagram now.
That's it.
I just don't like social media. I don't really mess around with it too much.
That's a good way to expand the business.
Well, so that's why I made the Instagram, so that way I need to post more. I haven't posted in like a couple of weeks, but I'm gonna get better about that.
Should have posted. No, never mind. Yeah. What else you got growing in that garden?
See, I got basil. I'm growing some jalapenos.
Nice.
I'm hoping to make some like chipotle sauce with them. It's like, so if you get like a jalapeno and you just like roast it, it turns it into like a chipotle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're just jalapenos. They're roasted for a while. I love to make some sauce like that, so that way for one of my recipes I can make like a homemade salsa with that. See, I have mint, rosemary. I don't know. I just went to Lowe's like in the spring. They have like all these herbs there, and you can just pick them up.
Yeah, I think I waited too long.
Yeah.
You're supposed to plant it way back.
See, I don't know a whole lot about gardening. My girlfriend helped me out with all that.
I was literally yesterday reading the package, and it said to like plant. I was trying to plant pumpkin.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to plant them in May.
That's a little late.
Yeah, but those things grow like crazy too.
Yeah.
Like my old boss, his whole like backyard got covered in pumpkin, like the pumpkin patch. It was crazy. So, I don't know. I guess I was just a little bit too late. But I have been wanting to do like more, like get a fresh produce.
Yeah.
I'm just lazy.
I mean, honestly, go out to the farmer's market on Saturdays because it's all locally grown. It's fresh. And it'll keep in the fridge for a few weeks. If you go load up there, then you have enough to throw in some bunch of dishes and stuff.
Well, you're out on Saturday,
I am.
so we can go do that.
That's what I was gonna say. Let's go. That'll be fun.
We'll see y'all out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
I'll go.
Well, you're going out of town, man.
That's right. That is this weekend. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Going to a wedding in Port Aransas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to wherever that's at. Where's that at?
It's in Corpus Christi.
Oh, fuck, I knew that. My cousin's over there. Son of a bitch. I knew it sounded familiar.
Yeah. It's like, if you go through whatever highway it is that you take down to get to Corpus, and you keep driving, it's like on the other side of like the bay. It's like that little island that's out there.
You've been out. Have you been deep sea fishing? You've done that, right?
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. I don't know. He was asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When I was younger, I worked at a summer camp. So it was like a fishing and hunting camp. And one of the weeks was there in Corpus. And I actually got paid to go take a bunch of kids fishing out there.
Yeah. Did you catch anything big?
Yeah. I mean, you never know what you'll catch out there. We've caught sharks, kingfish, tuna, snapper, all that kind of stuff.
My cousin caught a red snapper and he got fucking ate by a shark.
Yeah. I've seen that happen.
Shit fucking stole me and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Would you ever swim with sharks?
It depends on the shark.
In Mako?
Hey,
Up there in
real
Hawaii?
quick, can you log in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
How to restart?
Bradley's goofing me. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Would you ever do like in a cage with a great white or some bullshit like that?
I don't know.
Jen, would you do that?
I don't know. Mm-mm.
No.
No. I would go like, I'm like down for whatever, but like, I'm down for whatever as in like, I accept that I could die doing that. I don't accept being eaten by a shark.
Wait, say that again?
Like, that sounds like it's gonna fucking suck. Like, if you like do anything adventurous,
So
like,
you're down
like if it's like
to
if I go,
accept death other than that.
well, like you can,
Like
okay, like
skydiving?
yeah, like okay, well, you know, or like just anything. Like you
Yeah.
can die hard as fuck, you know, doing anything like adventurous, and that would be cool to see. But there's a chance of like the chain breaking or the cage opening or that shit just getting like
Well,
demolished.
wouldn't it be kind of cool to see
No,
that be your death, to die by a shark?
no.
I think I'm good.
A great white.
It's just unfortunate because like it's just gonna be like, well, that's what you get for fucking with those animals that are.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what everyone's gonna say if you die like that.
I don't want to
That'd be
hear
true.
that.
I would like to swim, be in the cage.
Yeah. I think I'd go skydiving before I do that.
Yeah.
No. I'm super afraid of heights, but I would like to do it to get over that.
Honestly, though, alligators scare me more than sharks. I think I would rather swim with.
Alligators?
Yeah. I'd rather swim with sharks than alligators.
Have you ever had it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
It's not very good. I mean, honestly, like frogs and snakes and alligators, all that it really does taste like chicken, but it's slimy.
So you never put that on your menu, any of those?
If someone asks me to,
Like
I'll
a
make
frog
some.
leg sandwich or something?
I can make
Which
something
I've
good
seen.
with
It looks
Yeah.
good. I've seen it. It looks good.
See, this is the thing. I don't personally like it, but if that's what they want, I'll make something good with that.
Is it finally working?
Maybe.
There we go.
Maybe. Oh. See, every time that mouse freezes, and then, okay.
It's a little delayed. Shout out to little bro 806. He's following you. I don't even know how he knows who you are.
Who's that?
No, bro 806. Go to that red meat right there. No, yeah, let me see that. What is that?
So that's like my signature one. That's beef tenderloin with mashed potatoes and roasted asparagus.
Jesus. What's the process of making that meat look like that?
Well, I don't want to give away too many trade secrets. No, I'm kidding. So there's this thing that I use called a sous vide cooker. So it's basically like this. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it's like this stick that you put in like a pot, and it can heat up the water to like an exact temperature. So if you want it at like 135, it'll heat it up and keep it at that exact one. And it has like a little fan that like moves the water around, so like every part of the pan is like the same temperature. And you basically just like put it in there.
You got lucky I didn't see how you spelled it.
It still pulled it up. But basically you just slow cook it for like 3 hours. And so instead of like searing it, it's like it just brings all the meat to the exact same temperature. That's the only way I've found to get it like that every time.
How did you spell it?
I'll be honest. This is okay. So let's delete this.
So you make this?
Yeah.
How'd you learn how to make this? YouTube?
Yeah.
Dude, YouTube helps.
Oh man.
It really does. I mean, it's so easy to learn stuff like that now.
Yeah.
I mean, like really, there's a YouTube video for everything. Yeah.
That's how it's spelled right there.
I mean,
That's close.
cream brookie.
What is it again? It's pretty much like cream, right?
Yeah.
Great crap. Cash App.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll slow down the Cash App. Serving temperature, room temperature. This one says, I don't know. Do you put ice cream with that? Can you?
No, so the way I serve it is I get like some little mint leaves, and I put them on top, and then I put raspberries and blueberries on top.
So good.
Go to James. Look at him. Look at him. Shout out to him.
Shout out to my girlfriend. She took that picture.
Nice. Shout out to Dionisio over there.
Oh yeah, it's my guy.
Beautiful dude. I love him. You know?
Yeah,
He's cool.
yeah. He plays D&D with us.
Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah,
Where do y'all play it?
we play at my house.
I've always wanted to play.
Really?
Just try it.
Come play with us.
How long does the game go?
I don't know, like 2 hours. Usually, what we play.
You guys are skilled at it, right? Would you
No.
say? How long have y'all been playing?
I mean, I've been playing since.
Because you guys were fucking I don't know the rules. You probably fucking cheat.
No, it's. I mean, I've been playing probably since like 2016. But I mean, we don't take it seriously. I mean, it's really just like a fun. We just hang out.
Even David picked it up, remember?
Yeah.
How fast did he pick it up? You know David.
Yeah, so on Wednesday. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
How fast did he pick it up?
I mean, after like he watched us play one game, and then the next time he played with us, and he had it all figured out.
Y'all do extracurricular activities while doing it?
No, I mean, usually have some beers, but
Yeah, so y'all drink?
yeah,
Just beer, no whiskey or anything?
no one in our group
Jimmy,
really
you
likes
look like a
whiskey.
whiskey drinker, that's all. And a cigar smoker.
What does that mean?
I Yeah, you just want, I don't know.
I like whiskey.
I didn't see.
Yeah, you got me. I'm not a big cigar guy though.
No.
I can smoke them for like 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm done. I don't know how people smoke them for like an hour and a half.
Me and Bradley do.
Oh,
We
really?
do the whole podcast. Smoke the whole thing.
I'd throw up if I smoked one for that long.
I love it.
I usually finish them like all the way through too.
Yeah. Smoke it all the way down. I don't know.
Well, y'all gotta teach me how to do
I
it.
do have like a nasty aftertaste in my mouth the next day.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's-
the thing. Like, I can't get the smell like out of my hair and everything.
Like, I don't like to wash my shirts. I don't like to get them faded. And when I smoke a cigar, I gotta wash the shirt.
Yeah,
It's nice.
Yeah.
And I'm weird. Like I don't like to put my head on my pillow, especially with that smoke.
Yeah.
It just bothers me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just bothers me.
I understand
I
that.
fucking have to take the goddamn pillowcase off.
Yeah,
That's why I don't have. Right now, I don't have pillowcases because I was smoking cigars yesterday and then laid in my bed.
no, like going back to what we were saying. Yeah, actually having some kind of alcohol or something helps when you're playing D&D. Kind of gets you in the mood for it.
How many people can play at once?
The most I've ever played with was 9, and that's too many. We
Just
usually,
pull it up. Then. Let's see.
I mean, we usually play like 5 or 6.
Is it like Oh, I'm about to say.
Well, how much do you know about it? And do you know
Not
anything?
shit. I don't know. Goddamn thing. Dragons and Demons.
It's Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean, honestly, the best thing I can compare it to is like playing.
Fuck is there? Goddamn it. You did pause.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Stranger Things?
I was gonna say that.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't want to bring that up.
No, I mean that's how most people now
Yeah.
have seen it.
Yeah.
I mean that's a pretty good representation. I mean, so it's kind of like a board game, or I guess it's really good compared to like a video game, but you're all playing it together. So you have like a little character sheet that's like your stats in a video game, and you just like play it out.
Okay. Is it kind of like, kind of like chess where you can buy the cheap chess set or you can buy really expensive?
So you can play D&D for free.
Oh.
If you want to, like, there's apps that will have like your character stuff on it, and then you can tell Siri to like roll a dice for you, because that's how you decide everything. So like when you say, "Oh, I'm going to attack" or whatever, you roll a dice, and then like that dice result tells you what happens.
Sounds better.
Yeah, but like they have a map. You don't even need that. I mean, you can just use your imagination. I mean, you literally can play 100% free if you want.
Jen, would you ever play this?
Yes.
It
Fuck yes.
kind of fun.
Yeah.
Smoke
Like
cigars
this
and
would be really cool. Or like, I was just looking at it, the Green Knight role playing game. That looks fucking.
drink.
He has. I haven't seen it yet.
That's
That's really
crazy.
Did you see it, Brett?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I want to play the game too. It looks fun.
I don't even know the name of the game for it.
that up, please?
But no, I used to have some friends that were like heavy into D&D, and they started fucking like LARPing and shit like that.
Oh, that's too far for me.
I could
What was
never.
it again?
Huh?
Green Knight role playing game, I think. Right?
Yeah, it's like live action role play. Is that what it is?
No, you're talking about the Green Knight.
The Green Knight game.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Green Knight. That's
Sorry, I was like LARPing.
The game. I don't know what's it called. Okay,
Board game.
So yeah, is
See,
it
look. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
that's
it like
No, that's it.
from A24 or is it like?
Yeah,
another-
it's from
Oh,
from
okay.
A24.
They
They
sell
made
it.
it.
They sell it on their website.
Sure. I don't know how to say it. Go to shopping.
Start going.
Golly.
No, you don't have to pay that much for it. It's on A24's website.
Yep.
Well, A24 has expensive shit too, though.
No, but it's not that expensive.
It's not that much. It's like $20. Maybe 25.
I just checked. It was $35.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. That's not bad.
No.
Just look at the name.
Have you ever been in that store here in town, Mad
I
Hatters?
was about to mention that.
Yeah. They have all that kind of stuff
He
there.
used to tell me about him. I tried to get him on the podcast, but I don't know what happened with that. So, if he's listening, come on, dude. I want to learn about it. But yeah, I figured that's where like they
Yeah.
go and play that shit. It's not my bad. That game. It's in it, but you know. Oh, right there.
35
$35
bucks.
bucks. Put it on the company credit card. That was the game. That's what.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, sorry.
Well, hey, let's get it. We'll come back on the podcast and play it.
Dude,
You can do that for a Patreon.
This one right here. Patreon.
Oh, that would-
109.
That would be a good Patreon show, and you could have the whole adventure. You could do the whole adventure each episode.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Subscribe to the $5 tier for the video, please. I just added that tier in that one. I can't believe you haven't seen this.
Yeah. I haven't seen the movie yet, so that's not even on my radar.
Have you seen the Suicide Squad?
Mm-mm.
Have you?
I haven't seen it yet.
Bradley, you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Shall I get?
Yeah, I did.
I think it was one of my favorite DC movies ever.
That's what I've been hearing about
But-
it.
It's really good.
But it did horrible at the box office too.
Well, I mean, because
Like,
you can
no
stream
one-
it.
Yeah, but still, like, I just think that that there is that. But what I'm saying is just like box office numbers. It's just crazy to think that it's like the best DC movie.
I don't
No.
think it's ever gonna
Dark
be the
Knight.
same though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't think so?
I don't think it'll ever be the same as far as like box office like numbers.
But
It's
I mean,
like-
Black Widow still did badass at the box
Did it?
office. Yeah.
Well, but that's because it was only in theaters.
Yeah.
You had to pay $35.
No,
to
it was on Disney Plus.
35
too.
bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Because Suicide Squad's just free, right? If you have
Oh,
HBO Max.
yeah,
it's just
it's
part of
on.
the app.
Shout out
Yeah,
to HBO Max.
that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So.
Bradley Pitt, you're a walking Google. When you do
Whatever.
that. Shout out to Bradley. Though. Y'all subscribe to Patreon so I can buy this board game we can play it. 'Cause I just had to buy new tires, so I can't afford this right now. But if I had more subscribers, maybe I could. I don't know. You guys tell me. Subscribe to everything, please. Man, this thing looks cool, though.
Yeah, it does.
I need more people to come play. I have a Monopoly,
Oh, yeah.
the Metallica Monopoly, that
Oh,
nobody
nice.
has wanted to fucking come play with me.
You've literally only mentioned it like
Well, I'm
once.
mentioning it now.
Well, I'm a player.
What are the pieces?
Let's do.
It's the older one, so I don't really remember. Like the Injustice Lady, the monster from their single joke. I don't know. You can look that up, please. Metallica. Dude, I'm gonna use this anytime I get Metallica Monopoly pieces. We gotta get Bradley the reps anyway. I think it's that one.
That's the one.
Oh,
This one?
sick.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, go down. We might have had the pieces in there. Oh no, that's Lord of the Rings. Dude, they're gonna have a new Lord of the Rings show. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's going to be on Amazon, right?
Yeah, dude.
I'm excited.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Do you are you familiar with all that? Like you read all the books and stuff?
So
The lore of it?
I tried reading the books. They're so boring. I don't have the attention span to read them, but I love the movies.
Go to that image where I had the pieces. Yeah, no, that's not it. That's the old. That's the newer one. I don't know, but I haven't got a chance to play it. And Jen just now said she wanted to play it when I've asked her before, and she didn't say anything. So. Hey, the Mandalorian. That one was cool.
Oh shit.
They even have a Dungeons and Dragons Monopoly.
Oh, that's cool.
There was once a Dungeons and Dragons movie, right? Like a
Yeah.
live action movie.
It was a really shitty movie
Yeah,
in like the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about it, but I never knew if it was like good or not.
I don't.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I've never heard a single good thing about it.
I guess anything that deals with board games is a really
Yeah.
good movie.
Well, really, I mean, with Dungeons and Dragons, it's just like generic fantasy.
Mhm.
So you can put it on any script for like a fantasy movie and say, "Oh, this is like Dungeons and Dragons."
Well, hell, they did a movie about Battleship.
That's true.
Do you
What's
remember
his
that
name?
one?
What's his name was in that movie?
I can't remember his name, but I know he was off of Friday Night Lights,
Yeah.
the TV show. Yeah.
I know Rihanna was in that one movie.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad to say I went to watch that in theaters.
Same. I was like back in 2012.
One with T. Kelly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was back in 2012 too.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
What? What's his name? What was his name?
Yeah. Liam Neeson was in this one too.
Was he the commander? The goofy ass alien.
Taylor. This guy?
Which
This?
Skarsgård was in there?
Oh, let's see. I'm not sure.
Is that his
What?
brother?
Yeah. That's, I think, the oldest one.
There's so many.
Alexander. He's the one that played Tarzan in the live action. I don't know if you saw that one.
I didn't even know there was a live action one.
Huh. Shout out to their dad, by the way. I like him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he played Tarzan.
When did that even come out?
I think probably 2016 maybe.
Oh.
It really did just come and
Do you
go.
think he did steroids, stuff like that?
I don't think that's steroids.
Or some sort of.
I think he did what
HGH.
Hugh Jackman does for like the Wolverine movies, where he just like doesn't drink water
Yeah,
for like 2
dehydrates
days.
himself and almost kills himself.
Yeah.
No, Hugh Jackman does some sort of like HGH or something, man. That dude is huge.
Well, I know, I'm sure he does to bulk up, but he said like when the scenes where he's like shirtless and you can like see all of his muscle, that's what he does. He just like he doesn't drink water.
What do you think of Tom Hardy as Bane? He gained that muscle in 3 months.
He said it really fucked him up.
Oh, I'm
now that he's
sure.
older, it's fucked him up. But dude,
Yeah.
he's big.
Christian Bale has got to be completely messed up.
That's right. He got all skinny.
Well, the thing-
fat,
yeah.
Shit.
The thing about him, the way it played out, there was a movie called The Machinist. So he got like really, really skinny.
When he was like a heroin addict, right?
Yeah, and then he played The Dark Knight, or Batman Begins, so he got ripped for that. And then what else did he do?
He did Dick Cheney, right?
He did.
Oh, yeah.
That was a little later, but he
Oh.
did a movie called American Hustle, which he gained a shit ton of weight again.
Oh, okay.
And then
yeah.
he gained the muscle back to do The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight
The
Rises?
Dark Knight, yeah, The Dark Knight Rises, and then he did Dick Cheney.
Which is this movie. So he was kind of like Matthew McConaughey. He kind of went up and down with it.
Yeah, but McConaughey was, McConaughey was already like kind of skinny, but had like muscle. He just went skinny for the Dallas Buyers Club. But hell, actors that do that, they get fucked up in the long run.
Yeah.
Look at Tom Hanks.
Jared Leto. Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Do you know? Cause he did
He's in that House of Gucci movie, isn't he? Or whatever?
You can't even
That's gonna
recognize
be
it.
so sick.
No, he did the movie where he played John Lennon's assassin, his killer. Have you seen
Oh,
it?
yeah,
he was
he,
fat
like,
in that
gained all
movie.
that
He was
weight.
fat. He looks
Wait,
crazy.
was that wasn't prosthetics? Are you sure?
No, it
For real, he
wasn't.
gained that weight.
There's pictures of him shirtless before and after he gained the weight.
Ew.
He looks scary.
Yeah, this is Tom Hanks. He did Philadelphia. He played an AIDS patient, and
Oh.
yeah, he stayed skinny. That's why in Forrest Gump he's still really skinny. And then in Saving Private Ryan, he gained a shit
Shout
ton
out
of
to that
weight.
movie.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, not Jim. But yeah, you could tell he's a little more chubby in the face.
Shout out to Matt Damon.
So yeah, them actors, they'll do anything for the role. It is what it is, I
Crazy.
guess.
Yeah, Jimmy, you gotta feed him.
Yeah. That'd be insane if I'm cooking for some celebrity.
You almost did.
Yeah.
Tell him that story.
Oh yeah, there's this lady that I did a dinner for, and she's like from San Angelo, and she said that a friend of hers does dinners with Laura Bush, and was saying that she might want me sometime down the road to go cook a dinner for them.
Whoa. That'd be cool.
We'll see if it happens. I mean, that was a few months ago when she said that, and I haven't heard anything since. But
You never know.
yeah, I'd be happy to do it.
I'll be damned. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Former president.
Well, I don't know if George is gonna be there.
Do you think you'd have to go through like security?
I'm
Like,
sure.
backgrounds and shit, like detail, like the.
I'm sure
I'm
they're
not
gonna have to
saying
check
it. No, I'm not
everything.
even gonna say it. Never mind. I don't want the fucking trouble.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy though.
You know, if I ran across George W., I would be pretty excited to meet him.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Any president. I'm
I
not
was-
even like any president.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to other people about that when that lady first said that. I'm like, I don't even like politics aside. I'd be happy to cook for any president. That'd be such a great story.
Even old Donny boy. That'd be
Any
cool.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Even Clinton.
He'd be the best.
That's why you got to Florida.
Clintons are scary.
Yeah, Bill Clinton, I would definitely be like, who have you killed? I know you've killed people.
God forbid you say something bad about them, you'd be fucked.
Noah and I just watched the that documentary on Netflix, Untold.
Oh yeah.
What was it?
What's like the full title?
Malice at the Palace.
Yeah.
Oh, with the Pistons?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Is it
You
good?
gotta watch that.
That you have to watch it.
Who was it that was fought?
So it was
Was it Ron Artest?
yeah, it was Ron Artest
Yeah.
and who's the other guy that like started it?
MAL.
Malice in the Palace.
Yeah, Jermaine O'Neal.
Malice in the Palace.
Mouse in the Palace.
But you still split.
Yeah, there's the go to YouTube and actually let's watch that. Go to YouTube.
Oh, man, it's crazy.
Well, I'm not like a sports guy at all.
So
yeah.
there's like a whole story behind it.
Yeah, so my brother watched it, and Noah and I were eating dinner with him the other night, and he just brought it up that he watched it, and I was like, I don't even know what that story is. And they were telling me like a little bit about it, and they said, you just gotta watch the documentary. And it's like, they interview all the players that are involved, and yeah.
Man, it's so crazy.
Where's the remote? There it is. Oh, this is for the Netflix series.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Rasheed Wallace, huh? Oh, Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
Some people have control. I don't. They want to blame us. These guys are thugs.
Fans are such an emotional investment. There's a darkness there.
NBA was worried about their perception. It cost all of us everything.
Oh, there's like legal trouble.
Yeah.
Tell the story out there. Go free by
You should just watch it.
I am gonna watch it.
You actually knew what happened. You can be asking questions.
I mean, that was like before our time, I guess. I mean, 2004.
Yeah, I didn't know
Or
Reggie
anything,
Miller
but-
was involved.
Well, he was on the team, but he wasn't involved like directly.
Yeah, well, I didn't know he was playing. He was a fucking legend.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. You have to see it. It's so wild.
NBA back then was just a wild time. You know, I was talking about Michael Jordan with someone the other day, and I honestly think there's for sure some skeletons in this closet.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
did you watch his Netflix series?
I did. It was really good. But then there was another documentary that came out talking about the death of his father. I don't know if you heard about that.
Mm-hmm. He was
like,
murdered,
like,
right?
Like they really calling him out because they were just saying like how he just got caught up in all these betting
yeah,
scandals.
That's
and
kind of the
everything.
conspiracy is
Yeah.
why he took time off from the NBA.
Some people even say that he did Space Jam just to cover it up. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
for the money?
Yeah, or just like you never know because he did get involved with a lot of other, a lot of crazy people. Sorry, my bad. See you later. But yeah, no, just with everything with the gambling thing, there's no telling what he got into back then. And there's always the thing about him playing baseball as the actual,
His punishment.
suspicion. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Mhm.
I know a lot. Gambling's kind of one of those things that it's really like dangerous.
Yeah.
I've seen kind of people fall into it.
Oh, I'm so glad I don't live near Vegas. I love gambling.
You do? Yeah. Oh, but
Every time I've been, I mean, it's crazy how fast you can just spend money. Like, and there's like a whole science behind it. Like, casinos, like the noises that they have and stuff that like trick you into staying.
really?
Yeah,
You
like
spend all that money on that shit? Huh?
yeah, like the slot machines, they have like special sounds that are like triggered at a certain time that are like supposed to keep you playing. And like, there's people that will stay for like 48 hours and like not leave their chair.
Also, there's like no windows, right?
Yeah,
in
no
casinos.
windows, no clocks.
That's what I heard. That's what it was. The Windows thing.
There's no clocks anywhere.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been, and I go down there. Like me and my cousins, we like to roll dice. I'll go down that fucking rabbit.
Well, when I go now, I pull out the cash that like, this is what I can afford to lose, and I leave my wallet like away so I can't go to the ATM or anything, because like you just get caught up in it.
Have you ever won big? Or wanting it?
I mean, relatively big. I love roulette. You know, where they like spin the wheel and like I was like kind of on a heater and I was already up like just a couple $100 and at the end I was like, you know what, like I'm up all this money, I'm gonna make a big bet. So I put $25 on number 14 and I hit it. So I mean that was like, I forget what the odds are for that, but I mean it was like almost $1,000.
Oh shit.
And I was like, I'm done, like that's it.
Were they like trying to pressure you into staying or anything?
The other people were at the table. They're like, you gotta keep writing it out. I'm like, no, I am not doing that again.
But that'd be too dangerous for me. Have you ever been to Vegas?
Yeah, I have. Yep.
Did you lose money?
To be honest, I really didn't gamble that much. Gamble's really, this is not really my thing. I'll mess with quarters and just take my time and get free drinks. That's about it. So
Yeah. Yeah, they get you all liquored up when you're there.
you know, because pretty much you just get just a bunch of quarters, just take your time, you know, pull the lever and just wait for them just to come up. As long as you tip them, they'll keep giving you free drinks. So it almost comes out to like, you know, maybe $1, $2, $3 a drink.
Huh.
You know what's crazy? If you go on like a Carnival cruise and you spend any time in the casino, they'll give you like basically free cruises to get you back.
Really?
Yeah, my brother, he's like a big gambler too, and so he went and, cause like they have like a card that they make you swipe when you go into the casino, and so they're tracking how much money you're winning and losing, and I guess he spent enough money where they like, at the end of the cruise, they like slipped him a little paper in his room that was like $100 for like a week-long cruise.
Motherfucker.
Cause they're like, they know he's
Did they
gonna
make
make
his money?
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, this trip.
Yeah, just a strip.
Oh, they got the Raiders, don't they now? Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, they do.
That'd be cool. That stadium looks badass. Will you look up that stadium for me, please, sir? Please, young Jamie. It's like a fucking spaceship.
Yeah. That's wild.
Oh, damn.
Go to that one. Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice.
I can't believe no other one's done like a black stadium. That's cool.
Yeah, it looks
I feel like for the Raiders, that's the only team that can pull that off.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Go to the one next to it. Now, what is that?
That's just the.
Is that Concept?
Yeah, Concept.
Does it open?
It is. I mean, last season.
No, like the stadium, does it open? Because that picture.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. I
But
think they started this year.
Ye- yeah, because all last year, they were one of the. Apparently, they had a concert there not that long ago, but they were saying that parking is horrible now.
Go to my Twitter, please, and then go to my likes. There's something about Kanye.
Oh, shit, my bad.
You just go to the blue one there.
Which one?
Go down, see where it says, because this is my other account, but I forgot the log. So just go, yeah, click there, go to likes. There's a fucking funny video of Kanye at the fucking Falcon. Was it? Yeah, I think it's the Falcons. He's just chilling at the top. Just go down there. R.I.P. to Afghanistan, by the way.
Yo, that was a crazy ass video.
Please. Did you see the really crazy one?
Where they were falling down?
Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that.
Go. Show these guys this one. Here, let's play this one.
Oh, what is this?
So it's what appears to be a man carrying a woman across a flooded tree.
Oh no!
They kind of get drugged a little bit further down. And the worst part is yet to come. And they're fighting because they're actually pissed, obviously. They're all wet. And up comes the guy and rescues.
Dang.
That's crazy.
That's a funny video. Oh man, you know what? Now that I think about it, I sent it to you. You gotta go to your like. Go to Hella Soft Light.
Did I like it?
I think. I mean, I hope so because I didn't like it.
Are you on Twitter?
Me?
Oh, it's Jen Alleman. Sorry, it's not Hella Soft.
Let me make my shit public real quick.
She's not true to the. Oh yeah, I don't follow this account. God damn it. I don't follow anybody on this account.
I think you can just find me now.
Yeah, it's right there. But you're private, so we can't see you.
Well, hold on. How do I make it public?
No, I don't even go on
It
Twitter.
didn't even work anymore.
Yeah.
Shout out to.
That video of the people on the plane,
Oh.
that was some crazy shit.
Yeah, I don't want to show that one.
No, yeah, definitely not. But that
I saw like 3 different angles of it. And I was just thinking.
that made it
Okay,
real.
it's public.
It's public,
I
okay.
was just thinking like, is staying that
Oh.
gonna be that bad for you to like choose to die like that?
There it
That's
is.
what I was thinking.
Oh, there you
Let's see what Jim likes.
Sorry,
go. Like
Jen.
those comics.
How long ago was
Right
it?
there it is.
There's-
Well, I'll move over there.
What the
That
fuck?
was like-
It's just.
And it said, the caption says he's gonna think he's vain.
No, the one that killed me was one that said that he was like the Phantom of the Opera.
That one's quoted in it.
No, that's some Great Gatsby shit.
And it like, quotes that, and it says it. I think.
So remember when Lady Gaga was doing the Super Bowl thing in the middle of the memes when she's like standing on top of the, because she had this like crazy entrance where she was like on top of the
But she
stadium.
like jumps like a little flying squirrel. She just.
It's wild, and there's all these quotes where it's like, you know, tonight Gotham falls and stuff like that.
I don't know that one. Yeah. Shout out to her. I like her.
Yeah.
She's pretty good. What do you? Probably something here. Shout out to Plates by Jimothy. No, it's Plates by.
By James.
By James.
Sounds
I don't want
fancy
to get
about
that. I don't
it.
want to get that one wrong.
It's by Jimothy.
Private
That's your burger.
Yeah.
Burger by Jimothy. That's it.
That's so beauty.
Ugh.
Ready.
Hey, go ahead and mute us real quick. Just mute us.
Mute us?
Yeah, go ahead and mute us all.
Okay.
Sorry. I couldn't wait no longer, dude. Sorry. I'm gonna have to cut that part out. Hey,
Roy!
you know, whatever. Can you go to Supreme New York, please?
Supreme.
No, never mind. It's not on there.
No.
We gotta forget about what just happened. Go to my messages.
Go to your messages.
Did you see the new Supreme preview?
Wait, actually, no. Go to my story. Yeah, go to my story. That's what I was trying to see. I wanted to look at my story. That's very odd, by the way. Did you see this, Jen? Keep going to the right. That right there, man. It's fucking.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you see that?
You remember which one I showed you that I wanted?
I don't even remember now.
You don't remember? Do you remember? Do you know which one it was?
I don't know.
Did you guess? Did you see them all?
I've seen the rims, the speakers, Skittles, which I want. I don't know what else.
It was redundant.
Oh, that's what my friend Chris put on his story. That's
I was thinking about that too, because I went to, I was in band with Chris.
Vargas?
Oh no, I'm thinking of Chris Applegate,
Oh.
but he posts a bunch of Gundams too, and I saw it, I was like,
No, you need to get the Shrek one.
oh, do you see that?
Uh-uh.
It's like the Supreme logo, but it has like the Shrek ears.
What you doing over here, dog?
I saw this earlier. I just
Dude,
wanna-
look at, go play it. Look how it sounds so shitty.
Oh,
You gotta mute.
yeah.
Staying afloat.
Yeah.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, what about you?
You know, I work outside, so I don't.
Sucks.
And you know the Shrek font, where it's like his green, and
Yeah.
the S has his ears. It's that, but it says Supreme.
Is it real? Is it
It's
a legit
real.
collab?
That's real.
Oh shit. It's
Huh.
coming out?
Yeah, they're putting on decks.
That's cool. I'm kind of really interested in Supreme now, like ever since I saw the ones today.
Yeah, that's cool.
Shout out to them.
Are you big on Supreme?
No, I'm not into all that. I've tried to get some of that stuff when it drops, and it never happens. I just waste too much time on it.
You try to get easy.
I've tried to get Yeezys. I've tried to get the Travis Scott Jordans.
You're into that? You like that?
I am, but I don't own any because I don't feel like paying like the like aftermarket prices for it.
Yeah, but the guy I'm talking about, Chris, he paid $700 for some shoes.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But whenever you remember the like the Travis Scott ones?
Yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was mad because like I got up early and I had like my computer, my phone, my iPad all like logged in trying to get them, and I had them like in the cart, and then it just like refreshed and they were gone. And I was like, you know what, like fuck this, I'm not messing with this anymore.
Damn. Yeah, man, I haven't tried to buy shoes in a while, but there's nothing. I mean, there's obviously more sad shit, but
Yeah.
that shit hurts. That shit
Seeing it in my cart is what really got me. Like if it just says like, oh no, you didn't get it, I'm like, all right, that's fine. But like I was like trying to pay for it, and it just kept like refreshing, and then they were just going.
Yeah, I wish bots didn't exist. I wish they'd do
No.
something. Or I wish you could get them here at the mall. Like, I would camp out for those shoes. I really like those shoes.
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool. We really haven't even like fucking talked about a little. We kind of got into it, but I wanted to ask you like,
Yeah.
is it you? Is it only you who does everything?
Yeah, I mean, I get people to help me out. Noah's helped me before. My girlfriend helps me. Just like friends, like hey, if you want to make some extra cash tonight, I need your help, like cleaning up and serving. But it's mostly me.
So what's the process like when you choose something to put on your menu? How long does it take for you to be like, oh, I'm gonna cook this, to perfecting it, to serving it?
I mean, so I'll make it at home and like, oh, this is good. Like I'm gonna start telling people about this, and then usually like a day or two before I'm making it for like a customer, I'll make it again, just to like go over it again and know like, all right, I need to change this, or I mean, there's really not like a exact process, you know. Like I said, a lot of it's stuff that I've cooked for a long time,
Okay.
so I just know. Or like I'll add elements from one thing, like oh, I'm gonna bake the vegetables like this that I made in this other dish, and then pan sear the steak, or you know, I mean, like whatever it is. Like,
Has there been anything like from when you like started that threw you off? You're like, oh shit, I did not know this was gonna happen. Has there been like any unexpected things like that?
honestly, so where I got the injury, that was the most unexpected thing because it was like a catering job.
Yeah.
So what it was like a wine pairing thing. So this like winery had like 4 different wines, and they wanted me to make like a little dish to go with each wine. And there was about 50 people, so each one I had to have it like about 100 because everyone got like 2 bites of everything. And I way underestimated how much work that was going to be. And then I cut my finger in the middle of it all.
But so you're just kind of adapting while you go.
But now I know. I mean, I try to do a lot of it the day of, and I realized that I should have done it the night before. Because like in my head I was like, oh, I want it to be fresh, but some of it would have been fine sitting in the fridge like overnight. So that kind of stuff, you just have to learn the hard way, you know?
Have you dealt with anybody who's like, this shit sucks? No,
Not yet.
no,
No.
hopefully never.
I hope not. I mean, I don't know if they're just too nice to say anything.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, so far everyone's loved it.
Nice, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I mean, that's also why I kind of stick with a little bit more simpler stuff, like the steak, and because it's easy for me to do. I can do it consistently, but it's also stuff that people are like willing to pay for. You know, it's like you think like a steak dinner is like a really nice event, so that's usually what people want. No one's asked me for anything too crazy yet, honestly.
Do you have any, like, when you do those burgers, are you
Mhm.
gonna do like gourmet burgers?
Yeah. So, do you know what like smash burgers are?
No, what is that? Can you look that up, please?
So it's basically just like a method of making a burger. So instead of like,
Also, look up Nirvana Burger on Instagram after that.
dude, that's what they do there.
Oh, okay.
They're smash burgers. They're good. But basically, you instead of like making the patty, you just have like a ball of meat and you like smash it onto the grill, and so
Oh.
it's like super thin, and it cooks really fast, and so you can like stack them up like that.
Oh,
You can see in those pictures, you know, they're
like that one right there at the bottom right?
yeah.
Damn, Jen, I bet you're
I am done.
loving this, aren't you?
It's okay because I'm gonna try Nirvana Burger Thursday.
Yeah, can you go to Instagram, please?
But
And I also want to try Hill Barbecue. That place looks fucking.
well, they're both owned by the same people.
Yeah,
Shout out to Jen for not knowing that. Well, it says
Sir.
it says it right there.
you know what?
Damn, these things are good.
They're so good.
Where's it? It says it right there. Yeah, go download it.
Sister company of Bill Barber. Have you tried that place yet?
We were gonna go. I was gonna go Thursday, but I won't be here.
It's good.
You got to get those fries. The ones on the right. I don't know. I forget what they call them. It's like their special fries.
It might have frozen.
Shout out to the rain when you did.
Where is this at?
It's up at Cooper High School. It's like right across the street from them.
Okay.
There's like the Jack and Jill Donuts,
Mhm.
and then they're like right behind it. It's like just like a little lot. It's fenced in.
It's like right on Woodrow Road.
Oh, okay. It says caramelized onions. That's what those are.
So I was gonna say that's my favorite thing. That's like one of my favorite ingredients: caramelized onions. And so
like all your
just
dishes?
anything.
Yeah.
I mean, any place I can put them, I try to. It's like
So how do you get them caramelized without burning?
you have to do it on really low heat for a long time.
Oh, it just takes time.
Yeah, so like usually what I do is I melt butter in the pan and I just slice up like either 1 or 2 onions and just stir them up and then just put the heat like right on low.
What kind of butter do you use?
So I use it's called Kerrygold. It's like an Irish butter.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, they have it at Market Street,
That's
but
what I get on my shit.
I go to Costco for my stuff just because I buy in bulk. But they have it there. But I like it because it's softer and it tastes better than just regular
Is it
butter.
unsalted butter?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I always use unsalted.
My mom asked me the other day, she's like, what's the difference? Can you know it? Can you explain the difference?
I mean, it really is just like salt. Like they'll add, and so the reason why most cooks will use unsalted is because it can throw off like the seasoning of your dish. So like you want to be able to taste it as you're cooking, and sometimes like if you have like too much salt in something, there's nothing you can do. You know, it's you just have too much salt now. So you use unsalted, but you can like bring it up.
So you
to
can't counterbalance too much salt?
I mean, not unless you just like add more of the other ingredients, but you know sometimes it's too late. So I like using unsalted just so I can salt it to the level that I want it to be at.
What do we have in there? This rain's
We
gonna go
are
through.
at 105.
Oh, good. What? One more question.
Yeah.
What's like an underrated seasoning that no one really uses? Like, what's the most underrated
I'm
one?
glad you brought that up. My favorite is smoked paprika.
Do you smoke it? Do you get it?
No, you just buy it at the store, but I mean it's in a lot of like Cajun dishes.
Uh-huh.
So like gumbos and it's in a lot of barbecue too. And it's really hard to describe the flavor, but once you add it to something, it just gives it like a little extra something that you just can't get without it. Yeah.
Would you ever like? I'm just asking this question. Would you ever go as far as to make your own noodles?
Yeah, I know how to do it.
Is it a long process?
It is if you don't have equipment. I have like a little roller. So you know like those like food mixers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
So I have like an attachment for that where it just like keeps rolling it and you just feed the dough into it and it cuts it into like perfect.
Shout out to Benji McDavish for showing me.
Yeah, that's what I learned a lot from him, honestly.
I was wondering if you had any of his utensils.
No, I don't have any of his actual utensils, but a lot of his techniques are really good.
Yeah.
Like the places like that is where I learned to do a little bit of like the fancier cooking.
So prior to like starting Private Plates by James,
Mhm.
did you already have like all your equipment? Or
Yeah.
Did you have to? You didn't have to really buy anything.
I've had to buy like some extra pans, but for the most part,
major?
no.
Well,
Yeah.
sorry about this rain. I know it's gonna be hard. Other than private Plates by James,
Mhm.
that's the only place they're gonna be able to hit you up.
Yeah.
What's your email? That's all they can email you, right?
It's on there.
Oh,
It's
okay.
privateplatesjames@gmail.
All right, Jimothy.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you coming through.
Thanks for having me, man.
Coming on the pit.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I don't know about you, but I'm fucking hungry.
It's a lot of food talk.
Yes, thanks for informing us about the food industry. I always love learning about that.
Yeah, of course, man.
Bradley Pitts, you got anything for us?
Follow me on Instagram at Bradley Noel Garcia and keep a lookout on The Shadows Are Upon You. It just got accepted to the Flatland Film Festival.
That's your film, right?
Yep.
How,
Awesome.
you got an expected date for when you're going to release that?
I would say late September after the Flatland, which is the 23rd to the 25th.
There you go. People.
Yep.
Well, hopefully next time we can have more mics, more equipment for you.
I'll come on. I want to bring Dio on.
Oh,
I
that's
feel like me and Dio have a good dynamic. I would love to come on the podcast.
We'll hit me up about that. We
Yeah.
can do something in September.
Yeah, and I'm trying to make more music soon, so maybe I'll come on myself, promote some music.
Yes. Can you talk to the mic?
Oh, yeah.
Give
Yeah,
your social media for the mic. For the music.
Yeah, my social media is like on Instagram it's just at Noah Alonzo, and then on Twitter it's at Alonzo Noah. But yeah, I'd love to come on like later on. I've got one album out now.
Okay.
I want to make some more music. I'd love to come on and talk about it.
Hit me up. We'll get something scheduled in September.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
James. Jimbo.
Yeah. All the classics.
Jimbinese. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
Hella sauce.
Yeah.
Hella sauce. You got anything else to say?
Follow my hair Instagram, Texas Chainsaw Alchemist, and August is officially booked out. So we're kind of booking for September, but more so October.
There you go, people. Follow me on TikTok, please. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you.
There you go, at people, episode 146. If you would please subscribe to the YouTube, to the TikTok, to the Instagram, to the Twitter. Follow all of those accounts. Hit us up for new merch. Thank you, and see you guys next time.